Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Xenogears. We're at... what is this place? Mahanan, Merkava, one of those two. And, well, let's see what we got here. I've changed my setup here, as I have listed in the video description. I'm actually setting up Bart as an Ether user for this part of the game. Okay, yeah, we're at Merkava now. And yeah, I also have Billy set up for that too there. I've sold some excess equipment and items, so that's why I have a little more money than before. Let's see, most notably though, yeah, just magnetic coats, power magics all the way around, and that'll work for my setup here. You could buy some ether armors from the merchant to the right there. That could be useful if you're going to do this part normally. But I am not. What else was there? Oh yeah, you could get some like frame HP 30s. Those could be useful too. Maybe 50, but yeah, I don't need those coming up here. We'll be fine. And you can't leave the place once you get in here either, so. But fortunately, that guy could refuel your gears if you needed to, though. I don't think you do. I think all your gears got a fuel refill when you got here. Ramsus! You got another gear? How many Omni gears do you have up your ass? Sounds good to me. Although they did say that Ramsus could align with any Omni gear for some reason. Well, evidently, what was it? Krelian there. Well, you kind of tried to murder a lot of innocent people, and you have, or at least enabled it. Either your hands are getting out of sync with whatever you're doing there, or we're only hearing the echo of that. And why are you banging your heads together, or hands together like that? But even then, what does this have to do with me? What do you mean, this time? Have we heard that name before? I don't think so. Seriously, I don't know. There's so much text in the game, it's hard to remember everything. I think we saw a little bit of this scene earlier, but we didn't really see a lot of that. So, well, that's Ramsus. I heard his name was actually Ramses in the original Japanese, but they changed his name, but not whatever this project is, but... yeah, they were talking about like a contact or antitype or something or other there. And what he's saying is true there. It is an artificial contact. But I don't think the Emperor knew that Ramsus would basically be a clone of him and be able to disable his, or bypass his immortality, whatever, and kill him. Well, you gotta work quickly on that, I suppose. Well, why is that? Well, a clone of the Emperor, but yeah. So, why does being a clone make the mental, or make him difficult to control? I don't know. I don't know if they explain that. It's just, it's a clone and we can't make him mentally stable or something or other. That's why Ramsus is always, well, almost always not very stable. Or at least recently. I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but we got rid of the brain guys, so the convoluted explanations had to go somewhere. Oh, so you don't need an artificial contact then, huh? What the? Well, okay, I think we already knew Faye was the contact, although I don't think we know what that means yet. Well, Faye might get killed. You never know. Keep him as a backup plan. So I guess that's... So Ramsus being an artificial contact, I think has to do with why he can align with any of the Anima Relics or Omni-Gears or whatever. So it's not just directly because we kicked Ramsus's ass so many times in the game as an explanation to why he hates us so much, but something having to do with being this, representative of God, artificial contact, whatever. Dude, I was 4 years old! What? I couldn't even do anything about that. I wonder what happened to his mom anyway. I mean, I know she died eventually, but... it's probably not important. Oh, evidently. Well, didn't we all eventually become test subjects in one way or another? Thanks for the warning. Man, so many of the bosses are just so courteous about starting boss time! And this fight can get a little tricky because... the first thing it'll always do is reduce your HP to 1. Now, the problem here is that if you use physical attacks against him, he'll counterattack and, well, at 1 HP, he would kill you. But if you use ether attacks, he won't counter those. Now, let's see. Amphisbaena here has 30,000 HP. And let's see. Andvari and Renmazuo will be able to deal max or very close to max damage. So what I did there with Faye was I just had him deal a little bit of damage there, so that way between Andvari and Renmazuo, 3 of their ethers will be able to finish it off. Because even if I did get all of their attacks to deal max damage, I'd still be 3 HP short of killing it. I suppose you could also finish it off with a physical attack, since it wouldn't be able to counter if it was dead. And he'll just sit on his ass for a turn. 1 more ether ought to get the job done there. Yeah, even with Bart's low ether stat, he can deal a lot of damage here. I suppose I could have brought Maria along, but I think... what is it? Yeah, I think Xenogears is a little slower than Andvari. I forget exactly. They might have the same speed, but I think Andvari has like 9 speed or agility, but whatever. All those attacks, boom, we got them. Hooray! Just avoid the counters, and it's pretty easy to finish them off there. Now, I also have the Trader Vest, or Trader card, on Faye there. Not because of this drop, although I do like it, but because of something coming up after that. And he died. Or at least he's out of our way. Well, thanks for blowing a hole in the wall there. Well, so much for Ramsus. But if this was where he was born, why didn't you come here way earlier in the game? Well, I suppose they didn't have everything they needed to do whatever it is they're trying to do. Whoa! Sifun, is that you? Yeah, pretty much. But no, that's another Game of Viewers. Or however you pronounce his name, whatever. Why are you nailing everyone to crosses? What, just for the fun of it? But we just killed it a moment ago. Well, then we'll kill it again. Besides, what does Ellie have to do with any of this? Yeah, I don't think so, pal. Just because our gears are at 1 HP. And you might remember that gear from, I believe it was at the end, towards the end of Disc 1 when we were in Solaris. And we saw that massive gear. For boss time against Upiamorph. Now this fight can also be a little tricky because we're all at 1 HP and I didn't equip any healing circuits there. But yeah, this is Miang's Omni gear. So let's see. First things first, let's get Faye into id mode here. And I actually don't want the other two to use their ethers yet, because whenever you attack Upiamorph with an ether, it'll raise its physical defense and ether stat. And if you don't do that, Upiamorph will just skip its turn. Otherwise, it'll use a massive ether attack on you and kill you. So first, have Faye go into id mode, have the other two just charge for their turn, use one of Faye's, death herb attacks there in id mode. I might be a little short on damage here. This could be really, really bad. But Upiamorph has 25,000 HP, and I need Faye to deal a little over 5,000 damage there, and then Renmazuo will deal max damage. Andvari, I think I'm going to be a little short, and that's going to be really bad, but we'll see. And, okay, well, let's hope and pray. Now that we got the EtherStoneLg, this makes sense. Not that we can access it at the moment. Did I get it? Yes! Woohoo! Oh, I must have barely dealt enough damage for that. I dealt like, what, 5,300 something damage with the id mode Go Tank's attack. Whew! Yay! I don't have to sit through 15 minutes of cutscenes again. But alright, so we got the Executor down, which, if you recall, Miang was the Executor, but it's not a guaranteed drop, unlike the Golden Vest. So that's why I equipped the Trader card on Faye, so that I could guarantee the drop. If you don't get it, it's not absolutely critical. We're not going to be doing that much stuff on foot anymore anyway. What the? Nuts. But yeah, the Executor Gown is one of the best pieces of body armor on foot for female characters. I think it's female exclusive. Well, you didn't deal any damage to us the last time. Well, you got a volcano around here? Nuts. Nanomachines, son. Can we get some of those? I mean, we got Emeralda. Maybe we can get Melchior. Well, it's kind of late for that now, but Melchior might have been able to help us. Whoa! Shaky cam! What's what? What do the animal relics have anything to do with that? Why would Deus care? I mean, we only have so many of them. Besides, I thought they just needed Ellie. What do the animal relics have to do with any of this? Ah. So that's, well, I guess that would explain why they were tracking us with the anima gear, or omni gear, or anima relics. What do you mean by that? She seemed normal enough to me. You insolent fools! Well, you're not moving, are you? Besides, I thought you just needed like all those wells or mutated people or whatever to become the body of God. Who's there? Huh? Hey, Ramsus. Well, I guess your Omni Gear's not doing too good either. Well, I guess we didn't finish him off, huh? Yeah, so that's why they kept him around. Well, he has been alive for a very long time. Oh, well, yeah, I could have told you that. I don't know why being an artificial life form necessarily means that he's mentally unstable, but we'll just go with that. We'll just assume that's true. So, all the time that they've been calling Ramsus trash and telling him to go after Faye and all that stuff, they were basically just manipulating him into ultimately killing the Emperor. Or we could just get out of our gears and then fight you. What more do you want? You have your God. Get out of here. Or that. Assimilate this. Hey. Yeah, we could just kill you that way. Well, goodbye. Well, thank you for just standing there. Instead of, I don't know, dodging or getting a gun or anything that would have been remotely useful. So, what happens now? I mean, okay, they're dead, but well, God's body or whatever that is in the back there is, well, still around. So what do we do with it? Maybe shoot it a few times? What was that sound? Dude? Whoa! Well, it's not like it's the first time she's tried to shoot you. What happened to your hair? How did she pull that one off? Again? What the? Oh, you're not... I'm not quite dead yet, sir. Nuts. What do you mean, mother? Like Sophia or something? Or, I mean, literally or figuratively? That sounds like a really bad idea. No wonder they all died. Well, gee, you think? Why not just shoot it into the sun if you have interplanetary travel? So that's how it got here, huh? Well, that would explain why there are no records of humans here until about 10,000 years ago. I think we heard that word before. Something. Ah. What? Holy somehow. I wouldn't think anything would be infinitely powerful, but okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't it crash here along with everything else? Oh yeah, I think we heard something about that before, but we didn't know where it all started. Was that with Zohar, or I think that's something else. Oh yeah, they did talk about the brain guys were talking about the Animus or something. So somehow, because we're Animus, whatever, somehow, remember they were saying like they were all gravitated towards each other, so our meeting up with each other and joining forces and all that was not just a pure coincidence as it may have seemed at the time. Well, at least they have something of an explanation for that, and the Omni-Gears and all that. What, they survived 9,500 years and they couldn't make it the last leg? Something with that Diabolos invasion or something. Well, they're gone now. I'm surprised there is enough of days left to resurrect. Oh, yeah, I thought that's what you were talking about, to become the body of God or something. Kind of reminds me of Chrono Trigger a little bit. With Lavos and all that. Oh, is that good for us? Well, what do you mean? Ah, not. Can we stop it by punching it enough times? If we can get our gears working again. But we just killed Miang. What are you, like a body snatcher or something? Ridiculous. Oh. Okay, so I don't think that's how you spell transcend. Nuts. So something that has been asked of me quite a bit is when. So by this quote, I would assume that whenever Miang dies and becomes awakened in someone else, it seems like it would be random. But here, it makes it seem like it's not, because it seems pretty far-fetched that she would just happened to awaken in Ellie there, and then her hair changed colors for some reason. But yeah, you might remember in the intro cutscene way at the beginning of the game where there's that one naked lady with the purple hair. So that's how all that got started there. Besides, what do they need you for? You got everything else you need. Well, what do you mean? So, what do you mean, the true Miang? But I don't think we know where it is. I don't think they know where it is. We're just gonna do it for the hell of it. Why not? Just for fun. But you have a reactor of unlimited power. It sounds like we can't really do a whole lot about it, to me. Shouldn't some of us try to stop them? Or grab them, put them in handcuffs or something? Or anything remotely useful? Or are we just gonna sit here and watch? What do you mean, awakening? And we'll never see them again. Well, that's a lot of eyes. Probably need a lot of mouths to go along with that, too. So, where are you going? Well, why not? What's the worst that could possibly happen? Oh. Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. Can your gears move again? I just assumed they could now, because we're talking about getting out of here. Fortunately, there's a quick exit right next to the save point. Ah, okay, I guess that's Merkava. So, what are you guys gonna do then? Yeah, kind of like Fort Jasper. Whoa! Nuts. Well, that didn't quite go as planned. But is there anything left in the world that's worth fighting for? Can Faye survive? Can we survive? Find out next time on Let's Play Xenogears. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.